Thanks for staying with us. I'm Bill O'Reilly in Campaign 2016 segment tonight. What happened? Joining us now from Washington, Charles Krauthammer. I want to pick up on something you were talking to Brett Baer about at 6 o'clock this evening. You believe that the Trump victory is a repudiation of President Obama, correct?
I think that's the one factor that's been overlooked. Look, it begins with Trump. He had this sort of political intuition. As Paul Ryan said, he was the only one who heard the voice out there, and that was the voice of the Reaganite white working class, which had been abandoned for 30 years, and he spoke to them, for them. He won their vote. They all came out, and they swung those Midwestern Rust Belt states. That was a political genius, and he cashed in on it. So I don't want to diminish that by any means. But I think what's overlooked is the fact that every time Obama has had a campaign, national campaign, where he is not on the ticket, his party gets crushed. In 08 and 12, he wins because he has this charisma. He has this personal appeal. You saw him out last couple of months. He's really one of the most talented campaigners ever. And in fact, I think they overused him on the Hillary side because he outshone her. But they mistook his personal popularity for the fact that people don't like Obamaism.
But let me stop you there. The job approval rating for the president is about 53% now. So,
and that's personal. That's a personal attachment to him. It's unusually high for the end of a second term, and that's why they thought this is an asset. But the fact is that in his first couple of years, he overreached. He had this hyper-liberal agenda, starting with Obamacare, which has haunted him ever since. They get crushed in 2010. They get crushed in 2014 when he said, I'm not on the ballot, but my policies are. So when he's not on the ballot and the policies are, his party gets ruined.
What do you think? What do you think is wrong with Hillary Clinton as a campaigner?
Look, what's wrong is look what happened as a result of this campaign. She starts out with somebody who is not politically talented. She admitted that. In fact, it was one of the few affecting moments of her campaign where she said, I don't have the political skills of my husband. Second, she is the poster child for the quote-unquote establishment that Trump ran against. You see from the WikiLeaks, there was no single revelation that was a smoking gun. But every time you'd read about it at all, it was the perfect depiction of what Trump was talking about.
Sleazy backroom deal.
Self-dealing, backroom dealing.
Yeah. All right, that's a good point.
And it reinforced that image in a year which is a change election, and she just has no political talent. I say that on a day when she really took a hit, and you don't want to stomp on the grave of somebody.
No, but
really
I don't feel sorry for Hillary Clinton. She lied to us. She lied to everybody. Good riddance. All right, last 90 seconds. What do you think?
Well, you know, that's what I like about you, the milk of human kindness.
Look,
just flows.
I'm a kind person by nature, but I'm not going to be a phony. The woman does not deserve the presidency of the United States. She's not a quality person. Good riddance. Okay, last minute.
She does deserve a smidgen of sympathy, considering what she lost.
Good, you gave it to her. Donald Trump?
Now you lost your train of thought.
Donald Trump? What's he going to do? Is he going to knock Obamacare out, build a wall, going to do all that stuff?
Yes. I think he's got his agenda, and if he can work with the Republicans in the Congress, whom he helped elect with his coattails, I think he could have a promising presidency. But he's got to stick to policy and not pick unnecessary fights.
Yeah.
If he can do that, if he can have the discipline.
Well, they took his Twitter away. They took it away.
Last two. Well, I hope it's buried somewhere in the desert.
Yeah, like that. But I don't want to build in the Trump sign on top of the White House, though. I don't want that.
The White House is too small for him.
You know, that might be true. He might be living in his dopey hotel down the street.
Exactly. The White House.
That's what Bloomberg did. Bloomberg wouldn't live in the mansion. He lived at his big townhouse, so maybe that'll happen.
The White House will be for guests.
All right, you and I we'll have fun there, Charles. Thank you.